Do not buy the Wispeed T855. In this video, I'm going to explain why I don't really recommend buying this electric scooter. Be careful. There are quite a few things that will be said in this video about this electric scooter. Positive things as you might expect, and also some more negative things. But we'll try to say it as it is and share my opinion, because the more I ride it, the more I discover quite negative things about this electric scooter. But before anything, if you like this type of video, of course think about subscribing to the YouTube channel and liking this video. It's super important for the search engine optimization. So thank you to everyone who will do it. We're going to start right away, and I'm going to quickly explain what we find on this electric scooter. So there's a motor in the front wheel that develops a nominal power of 300 watts. So that's pretty good, but we could expect more, 350 watts or even more. Besides that, for a 300 watt motor, it honestly accelerates quite average. We might have expected a bit more pep, but really I'm nitpicking a bit. That's not really the biggest issue with the electric scooter. Then we have a braking system with a 120mm mechanical disc brake at the rear. So that's very classic inflatable tires at the front and at the back. And now we're going to start talking about what's a bit annoying. So we're also going to talk about the things that are good. We have the acceleration trigger that works very well. The cruise control that works very well. No, honestly, there are still things that work very well on this electric scooter. Then we have a maximum speed of 15 miles per hour. So that's perfect. We have a certified scooter. Reflectors at the front, at the rear. So there you have it. This is to talk about the things that work well on this electric scooter. Now, we're going to talk about what's a bit more upsetting. So actually, for me, the main point, what makes me not recommend this scooter too much, it's actually going to be the sturdiness at that level, because it actually moves a bit even though I've only had it for a few kilometers. I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen, but it's already starting to move quite a bit while it has less than 62 miles on it, just to let you know. For comparison, even though of course it's not at all in the same price range, we have the Segway G30 Max that I presented in this video, with which I've traveled 10,000 kilometers, and even after 10,000 kilometers, there's absolutely no play at this level on the Segway G30 Max. So if you want a really reliable scooter, I recommend going for the Segway G30 Max. I'll put the link in the description. This one, on the other hand, is a scooter that I can recommend to you 100%, because I've done 10,000 kilometers with it and it still works very well. So the main issue, as I told you, is a bit of fragility. You see, it's really quite disappointing how it moves. There's some play, you think it lacks a bit of quality, it lacks sturdiness. So honestly, it's a bit disappointing. After all, it must be said as it is, the scooter works very well. I'm actually going to take it for a spin to show you. But in the other videos, I had told you it was a very good scooter, with very good build quality, which is true. It's well made. It's well finished, honestly, that remains true. But today, I'm giving you an update to talk about the flaws I'm discovering as I keep riding with it, who are somewhat less glorious. After careful consideration, it's not that it's a mediocre scooter, it's a scooter that does its job, but in terms of quality, there are definitely better options available on the market. Right away, I would say in the same price range, I would say buy the AOVO ES80 right now. So here we are in the same price range with a much higher quality. I'll put the link here again for you to check out the introduction video, and the link in the description to order the AOVO ES80. An electric scooter in the same price range, but which is much more qualitative, and with which I think I've also done about 2,000 kilometers and it runs perfectly. Here, there's nothing but to burst, and I haven't even changed the mudguard to tell you, so it's really an excellent score. In conclusion, do I recommend you buy the Wispeed T855? Honestly, no. I wouldn't recommend it anymore, but if you've bought it, it's not a bad electric scooter, as I said, but it's a scooter that has flaws, especially at this level, so I find it a bit of a shame. So if you're looking for an electric scooter today, I'm not going to leave you with that. I'm going to recommend two models that have been tested and approved by myself over thousands of kilometers. So if you're on a tight budget of around 300 euros, I advise you to go for the AOVO ES80. Again, the link in the description for the exact reference. And if you have a larger budget and need to cover more kilometers, in that case, I'm going to advise you to go for the Segway. G30 Max, once again you'll find the link in the video description as well. If you're looking for an electric scooter, an electric motorcycle, or simply an electric bike or any electric vehicle, download the list. You'll find the best electric vehicles on the market by price range. And with that, if you like this video, think about giving it a like and subscribing, and we'll see you right away in the next video that will appear on the screen. And for the others, see you next week.
Oh.